Hi. Another resource or technology that I would like to share that I utilize within my classroom is readworks.org. And my target audience for this would be my coworkers. I've actually introduced this website at one of our PLC meetings a couple of years ago. It is a reading comprehension site that has tons of resources that you can have it fit to your grade level and your in your state standards. I get weekly emails about new content that they're constantly putting on. I will start off by, and this is kind of what I'm going to show you today is one of the lessons that I found was through those emails. So if you go here to my standards alignment, this is where you will put in, which state you work in and the grade level. And so this lists all of the Common Core state standards for your particular grade level. And these are all of the different lessons and units that go along with each standard. I mean, look, it's just huge. Tons and tons of awesome resources. So with all of these resources, you're probably wondering how on earth am I ever going to figure out which ones I need. So when I just my perusing, and I will say that most of the things that I find that I like they're usually contained in the emails that I get every week. But you go to my binder, you can save it to your binder. And so these were some of the things that I found. Zins and Zinavile, and that's one of our stories that we read for our series, and it pairs it up with a nonfiction text, so a fiction and a non-fiction text paired up. One that I love to use, and I don't know why I don't have this saved in my binder. I just type in sunflower because that is our state flower. And one of the passages I love to use is Bright as the Sun. And it kind of gives you a little mini version of this. Now, you will have to create an account for this. It's totally free, but you will have to create an account. So this kind of gives you a little snapshot into what the reading passage is. Now, these reading passages are by Lexile levels. Most of these are going to be too difficult for my kindergartners, so what I usually use them as a whole group read aloud, and then I can tailor the questioning based on abilities after that. But they all get the same read aloud in it. So that's what I would read. And then here are the comprehension questions about it. So you can see for kindergarten, very easy to follow. And then there's also some writing components. What 3 things do sunflowers need to grow? Draw a picture of at least one thing a sunflower needs to grow. And then here, they're forcing them to go beyond. And I know with our benchmark assessments, we use the Fountas and Pinnell. And so we have our, within the text questions up here. And then we have those beyond the text. We have to think further. We have to, those higher level thinking skills. So what did you learn? And then so they kind of they pinpoint all of those different kinds of questions. Now through different trainings and with letters, and I know with Common Core, we have a huge emphasis on vocabulary. So within each passage, they give you the vocabulary that you need to make sure that students are aware of. And then back it up with an image. Back it up with an image. Not only what it means, but then what does it look like, or what could it look like? They also have a paired text, so a text that is similar that you could use in conjunction with that. And then again, all of the standards that it addresses. Now, this is definitely something just to share with your colleagues, not so much for the students, although I will say they will have, they are adding some new things to their website. They are adding some ebooks, which will pinpoint the ISTE T2A standards. And I think all of the website helps promote promote and model the collaborative knowledge with others in face-to-face and virtual environments, because students can work with partners with this. And also I have done with my colleagues, I have shared this information with them because a lot of these, and some teachers even use these in their guided reading groups. So you can, excuse me, so if you want to do your standards and program alignment, you can align it to all of your different standards that you use. To find a reading passage, you can go to the reading passages here, and this is where you can, if you are searching for any kind of skill or strategy. I know with our Journeys curriculum, each week we reread our big books, and on that second read, on that close read, we are I'll go into 200. We are honing in on a certain skill or strategy. So on this tab here, you can really go and click into more detailed skill or strategy. But I have one of my ones that I have in my binder is this community of people. Right here. And again, it has the question, the passage and the question set, the vocabulary available, and the paired text. And you can choose to print those or download them. But here, it breaks this down into, you can even go to any text type, literary, informational, poetry. And then this is where the tricky, because sometimes we'll be expected to teach a skill or strategy, and instead of reinventing the wheel, this just does it for us. This gives us exactly what we need in order to teach the correct skills and strategies. Thank you so much. This is really, I could spend tons of time on here. They have tons of cool things, and like I said before, they are coming out with some new things. I discovered that, let's see here, some new and exciting things. So here they are going to have ebooks included on here, and they're going to have some audio versions of their passages that I was just showing you. So instead of having to print those out, students could access those right from their computer. So, which is furthermore reaching different learning needs and really making it more user-friendly, because it's going to be, then it could be student-driven instead of me just coming on here and finding the resources to use within my classroom. But my team has really enjoyed it. I know that even some of our interventionists stress how awesome this resource is, and they use it within their groups as well. So thanks for listening.